Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be covering a topic which has been given in New Scientist magazine. It shows a study in which cancer cells steal energy generating parts from the immune cells. Now cancer cells use tiny tubes to reach out to nearby immune cells and capture their energy generating mitochondria. This has been shown in a study. Now cancer cells can boost their own growth by stealing energy generating parts from nearby immune cells. Now it was already known to the scientists that some cell type grows nanotubes, tentacle-like structures made of protein called actin. The nanotubes can let one cell link itself to another so that two can transport components including mitochondria, energy generating structures between them. Now the first evidence has come that cancer cells can do something similar, using nanotubes to hijack mitochondria from two types of immune cells called T cells and natural killer T cells, both of which can kill cancer cells. The fact is that cancer cells send out nanoscale tentacles and suck out mitochondria, which is a very surprising finding, which has been shown at Harvard Medical School. During the research at Harvard Medical School, the immune cells and cancer cells from the mice were put in the same dish for 16 hours before pictures of their interaction using a microscope were taken, where it was discovered that on an average each cancer cell formed one nanotube with a T cell, while most of the nanotubes were between 50 to 2000 nanometers wide. When scientists marked the mitochondria inside the immune cells with fluorescent markers, they discovered that the mitochondria were transferred towards the cancer cells along the nanotubes. Now it was very significant that cancer cells consumed oxygen at around double the rate and reproduced more often when they were placed in contact with T cells for 16 hours, compared with control group of cancer cells that were given in the presence of T cells but were physically separated from them. Now this research proves that stealing mitochondria helps cancer cell in generating energy and growing. Consistent with this idea, cancer cells grow in the presence of physically separate T cells, reproduce and respire in a similar rate to cells grown in the absence of T cells. The T cells consume less oxygen and decrease in numbers when cultured in contact with cancer cells, suggesting that loss of mitochondria reduce the immune cells' ability to survive and grow. Now these similar experiments which involved human cells from cancers of thymus and breast found evidence that these mitochondria are transferred along nanotubes too. The researchers also discovered that drugs that partially reduced nanotube formation between T cells and cancer cells, roughly half tumor volumes in mice, as well as increasing the density of T cells in tumors when used alongside a clinically available treatment called PD-1 blockade, compared with control treatment. But these findings need to be verified using more specific tools to block nanotube formation and mitochondrial transfer, as the drugs could have other effects that reduced the tumor sizes. This has been told by China Medical University at Taiwan. Of course, this is a very good finding. This can eradicate the whole cancer from the society, and cancer can be a thing of the past if this proves and there is no adverse effect to the human cells during research. I know that this research will continue further, and this will be in fact path-breaking research. And don't be surprised that in future to come, another 10 or 15 years, cancers will be a thing of the past. With this, friends, I am finished. Thank you, and I'm just reminding you to subscribe my channel and like my channel, and please leave some comments how to improve my channel. Thank you.